stick.
What club was that at?
That was.
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
We're teaching our history, our true history. We didn't know this Bible was our history. It's been sitting up in the churches. It's been sitting up in grandma's coffee table. Right. It's been sitting up in all and pictures of white Jesus all on the going back in history. White Jesus all in the churches, right. In the houses, on the walls of grandparents and great grandparents. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the Most High said in Hosea 4:6, "My people." He specifically says, "My people." Who is he talking about? He's talking about the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? When we see all these movies that they portray, you never see us in those movies. Okay? The black, Hispanics, and Native American people, we all the same people. Right. The tribe of Gad, the Native American that was here before a lot of us was even here. We are the same people. But what did the enemies do? We just read in Joel 2:27, in the book of Joel 3, how they had basically taken us and sold us to the Grecians, right? You know what? They sold us to the white man. And when they sold us to the white man, hold that and give me Colossians 2:8. When they sold us, okay, so we were scattered here and there, right? We're going to read that in the Bible. We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. In slavery. That's right. Slavery, sis, you know that, right? That's how we got here in America, through slavery. On cargo slave ships. That's right. Those were our people. Those were our ancestors. That's how me and you are here this very day. Okay? But this is not our land. This is not where we're from. And that's what we have to show our people, because the preachers in the churches are not doing this. You got all these churches on the corners, but they're not teaching our people. Right. Here, this great, beautiful school here in North Carolina Central University, they're not teaching our people their true history according to the Bible. But read.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
That's what happened to our ancestors when they came off those cargo slave ships. Okay? They took away their last names. Matter of fact, they took away their whole heritage. They took away their God. Because again, this is not our God. You know that, don't you, sis? We just read in the book, before you just pulled up or rolled up, we read in the book, Revelations 1:14, Christ is a black man according to the Bible, okay? He had woolly hair. This is long, stringy hair, okay? So we got to identify who and what this Bible is really talking about. It's talking, who is this Bible really written about? Who is this history really about? It's about the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's you and I. All these black Hispanic people you see out here, this HBC, these are brothers and sisters, don't even know who they are, but we caught up in all these philosophies and vain deceits, because we've been taught that by our oppressors. We've been taught that by the white man. We've been taught that by the Arab man. We've been taught that by the African man, the Chinese man. And that's why we got all these different denominations, all these different religions, okay? But who are we really? We are the children of Israel, okay? What is our customs? What is our heritage? Keeping the law, statutes, commandments in the faith of Christ. Christ the black Messiah.
That's right.
That's what we teach. But let's read some more.
Bring it out. Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men.
See that? After the tradition of men, and what?
After the rudiments of the world.
And after the rudiments of the world. But what else does it say?
And not after Christ.
And not after Christ. Right. Christ we talking about is the black Messiah. Right. Okay? Not this image here that they gave us when we got off those cargo slave ships. Christ is a black man according to the Bible, written in Revelation chapter 1:14. Read it for yourself. Okay? It's time out for these lies. It's time for us to hear the truth. We got all these different denominations, and we the same people, but we got all these different denominations and different doctrines and philosophies. We're serving all these different idol gods. We even made ourselves gods. But who are we really? We are the children of Israel. We are God's chosen people. Let me show you that. It ain't but one God, okay? Now you might call him Allah, but that ain't what the Bible calls him, okay? You might call him Confucius and Buddha and all these different names, but that ain't the God that we serve, okay? The God we serve is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
The God of Abraham, Isaac, not Ishmael. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not the Ishmael.
That's right.
Okay, not the Arab God. Okay, but the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
But Joel 2:27. Watch this. Read.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27.
See, they don't read this in the churches. Read this.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
God himself, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, says, ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
Yes.
Israel. Read on.
And that I am the Lord your God.
Listen to this. This is the Bible. Look at that. It says Holy Bible. He said, I am the Lord your God, and what?
And none else.
So he's not the Chinese God. He's not the white man God. He's not the Arab man God. He's not the African man God.
Bring it out.
He said, I am the Lord your God, and none else. See, we don't even identify and know who our God really is. Brothers, do y'all realize your God look just like you?
Bring it out.
He don't look like no fat man sitting up in no Chinese store eating a piece of fruit. He's not no Buddha. He don't look like this white man right here. We've been lied to. Y'all understand that? And we're reading it right out of the Holy Bible.
That's right.
See, you know what? Because we got all these leaders in our neighborhood. We got all these preachers in these churches, but they ain't teaching and preaching the truth.
Right.
Right now, all they getting ready for us, all these holidays, these Christmas and Easter and all this madness, Halloween, fall festivals, all that mess. None of that is in the Bible.
Bring it out.
None of that is taught in the Bible for us to celebrate that.
Bring it out.
That's why God in Hosea 4:6 says, my people perish for the lack of knowledge.
Bring it
We
out.
don't even know who our God is. We don't know what we're supposed to be celebrating, what we're supposed to be keeping. We don't even know how we're supposed to be treating one another.
Bring it out.
We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
Look on this sign here. Are you considered an American black according to your father? Who are you really according to your father? Because your father's the one that carried the seed. Give me that Numbers 2:18. Let me prove that. Brothers, do y'all understand what I'm saying? So what color is Christ then? He's a black man. Okay. Do you know God created man in his image and likeness? So when I see you, I should see God in you. I should see Christ in you. Should we be gang-banging and killing one another? No, we should. Let me ask you this. Sister, should we be men of God, or gods on earth? God has created to be gods on earth. Should we be whoring each other out? Should we be whoremongers? No, exactly. We should be procreating with families, a husband, a wife, and children.
That's right.
Bringing back the structure that God ordained for man and woman to be fruitful and multiply, right? In the bond of marriage. Right. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, not a whoremonger, okay? That's why our people, our community is so destroyed now. Children, people walk around here with children, beautiful children. We love our children, but their father's not there. The father should be right there with the mother and father. The man should be protecting the wife and the children and taking care of them.
That's right.
That's what we're bringing our people back to.
Right.
The order that God set for us as men, as women, and children. There is an order, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you, y'all go to school here? Okay, where y'all go to school at? Where y'all go to church at? Huh? Well, hallelujah, I'm glad you don't, because you know why? The churches, I used to grow up in church. They ain't never taught me this, what I'm learning now. Did you know that you're the children of Israel? Give me Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Let me prove something to you, bro. I ain't lying to you. We ain't out here to get no money and raise no money. We want to show our people the truth according to the Holy Bible. Because these preachers been lying to our people. They have been deceiving our people, and that's why you see all the destruction going on within our communities. Gang banging, the drugs, women without fathers to raise the kids disrespecting the families, all type of madness. The drugs in our neighborhood, the guns in our neighborhood. Who put that in our neighborhood?
Bring it out.
Did we put it in our own neighborhoods? No. So I'm letting you know there's an enemy. There's an enemy. There's a people that do hate you. God will let you know in this Bible that we do have an enemy. And I'm going to show you that, okay? You got to fly once you do your research. Everything that you hear say is coming out of the Bible. Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So he's talking to the children of Israel. Look at this sign very closely. It's in that pamphlet too. This is who you really are. This is what your slave masters called you when you came off those slave ships. This is what the names that they call you. They called you everything but a child of God. They called you a Negro, a colored. Now we got our own. We call each other niggas, and all types of names now. We call each other by the name that God has given you. What's up, my Jew? From the tribe of Judah, from the tribe of Benjamin, from the tribe of Levi. The Native American, they're your people too. The Puerto Ricans, they're your people too. We all the same people, but we have been destroyed, we have been divided, and we have been conquered. We don't even know we the same people. We brothers and sisters, we got the same blood running through our veins from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So they don't want you to know this in the schools. They don't want to teach your kids this as they grow up, who they really are as a people. Because I thought I was a Negro. I thought I was a colored. I thought I was a black. I thought I was an African American. Which one is it?
Teacher.
Why is my name constantly being changed down through history? Because they really don't want you to know who you are.
Teacher.
They don't want you to know you're the greatest people on the face of the earth. All these inventions that sits around you right now, the microwave, the stoplight, these cars, we can go on and go on. Who you thinking, the cell phone that you're walking around with now, who you think invented those things? But you got an enemy. There's an enemy that has taken that from your people. And the Bible says the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. If he can't get what he wants, he will destroy you. And that's what he's doing to our people. He's trying to destroy you. That's why we out here. They might kill us from coming out here telling you this, but that's okay. As long as you get this knowledge and you repent and learn who you are and come back to your God, you're on the right path. We've done our job, and it's worth losing our life. Dr. Martin Luther King lost his life. Malcolm X lost his life. Many more great men have lost their life just for their people, and their people still walk around in a degenerate state. But this Bible, which is your true history book, is the only thing that's going to bring you back in one mind and one spirit with your people. Not in the mind of Christianity. Christianity walked around with sheets on and with crosses and ropes in their hand and hanging people from the tree. That was Christianity. That's modern day Christianity today, okay? It has nothing to do with us. We are the Christians, meaning anointed, okay? But let's read on. I said enough. I just wanted to kind of lay it out for you. But watch this. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6.
7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So you are holy. You're different from anybody else on the face of this planet. No other nation of people are like y'all. I don't care what you do. Sing, dance, run, jump, whatever it is, you are holy. Because God gave us laws, statutes, commandments as a nation of people when he led us out with Moses. He led the 12 tribes of the children of Israel out of Egypt because we was in slavery back in Egypt, okay, up under the Egyptians, which are black people.
Bring it out.
Hamites. They were African people, okay, that they call them today, but they were Egyptians, okay. So no, your people didn't sell you, your own people didn't sell you in slavery. It's a whole nother nation that had you in slavery, okay. Understand that. But he said, thou art a holy people. What?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Now you hear that? The Lord thy God, you didn't choose him. You didn't choose to be here in America. The Lord thy God chosen thee. God has chosen you to be his people. You and I can't get away from that. That's why we go through so much stuff that we go through, because we're being punished for our disobedience, okay? Our forefathers and foremothers was punished for their disobedience to God. And that's why you and I are here in the land of our captivity. We're not in our own land. You understand that? Ain't no land called Negro, colored, black, or African American, okay? Africa is named after a white man, Leo Scipios Africanus. America is named after another white man, Amerigo Vespucci.
Bring it out.
So how are you and I call them African American? You see what I'm saying? You see how we've been lied to? Just to make you feel like you're a part of America? Don't fall for it. We're trying to bring you back to your true heritage and who you really are as a black man. You're the greatest black man on the face of this earth.
Right.
Okay? Read on.
To be a special people.
You hear that? He said to be a special people. There's something special about you than any other people on the face of this earth. Right. A special people. Now, it don't look like it now, but we know good and well that we are a special people, right?
That's right.
They can't do what we do. What's the song what's called sing? Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. They should have been reverting that to the biblical scripture of it, because all the nations on the face of the earth, they are not like us. Read on.
To be a special people unto himself above all people. that are upon the face of the earth.
That sounds kind of racist, don't it? He said to a special people unto himself above all people that are on the face of the earth. So truth be told, we are not equal with all the other nations on the face of the earth. We're reading it out of the Bible. We ain't trying to be no type of way. God said this. I didn't write this.
That's right.
God said this, okay? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. God ordained that to be, okay? Where was we at? Read on.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people.
So we were the fewest of the people at one time, but now we're like the sand of the sea. There's so many of us, am I right? Wherever you go in the earth, you're going to find us there, all right? But God didn't choose us because we were the fewest, okay, or because we were many, but he chose us because, again, he's God. He chose who he wanted to choose. He didn't choose the white man. He didn't choose the Arab man. That's not my fault. But do you know those other nations, they hate you because of that? They hate you because of that. Give me Psalms 83. Let me prove it to you. They hate you just because that you are God's chosen people. It ain't because it's so much the color of your skin, because there's other people got the same skin color that we do. The true Arabs have dark skin too, am I right? The African man, they have dark skin as well, okay? But what is it about you that they hate so much that they don't hate the Arabs? They got dark skin. They don't hate the Africans, but it's because, again, you are God's chosen people. And they know that, but they don't want you to know that. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God.
So here's King David speaking to God. Watch this. King David, that's our ancestor. King David is one of our ancestors. Do y'all know that? Watch this. He said, keep not thy silence, O God. This is King David speaking to God. Watch what he says.
Hold not thy peace.
Why is he saying that? Because he see that what his people's getting ready to go through. King David see that his people was going to be destroyed by all the other nations. King David seen that his people was going to be slaves to all the other nations on the face of the earth. But we're supposed to be above all the other nations, right? But why are we going to be in slavery? Why are we going to be, when we're supposed to be above, why are we now the beneath? Because we disobeyed God. But King David himself is speaking to God on our behalf. But watch this. This is what King David saw. Read.
Be not still, O God.
God, don't be still. No, don't just sit there and don't do nothing. Watch this.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
They're making an uproar. He said, for King David said to God, for thy enemies, not just one, enemies make a tumult. They're making a raging uproar. Like rioting. They hate us that bad. Read on.
And they that hate thee.
And they, talking about these other nations that hate thee, what?
Have lifted up thy head.
They lift up their head. They looking up. They're looking down on us, really. They lift up their head so high that they're looking down on us. They hate us that bad. Read on.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel. The United Nations, all these other nations, they sat down together and they say, how can we destroy them? How can we keep them in slavery? You know what? Let's put drugs in their neighborhood. We were speaking of that, right? Matter of fact, let's put some crack cocaine. Let's put some marijuana. Let's throw a little methamphetamine in their neighborhoods. Matter of fact, let's put some guns in their neighborhood. They don't know nothing about guns. We're going to put guns in their neighborhood. Right. And we're going to oppress them so bad. We're going to starve them out that they're going to have to come to us. They're going to have to come get their water from us. They're going to have to come get their food from us. They're going to have to come get their clothes. And they're going to be so frustrated in their neighborhoods, in their ghettos, because we're going to put them on that side of town. We're going to make them stay on that side of town, and we're going to cause so much turmoil in there that they're going to get into gangs, and they're going to kill each other, they're going to shoot each other, because they're going to want money. They're going to want to survive. They're going to want to try to live good. They're going to want to drive the nice car. They want to eat the best food and wear the nice clothes. That's crafty counsel against us, whether y'all realize it or not. We're going to raise up some of their people and make them superstars, athletes, singers, and dancers, and we're going to make them idols before their eyes. That's crafty counsel. We want them to follow them. Now, you see young men that's in the rap game now, what are they doing? They wearing dresses. They homophobic. They in all types of madness now, am I right? So it ain't just about the money. It's about destroying you as young men, as people, as men of God, the true men of God who we are. It's all an agenda to destroy us. That's the crafty counsel. that they set down. And that's not the only thing. They did it against our women. Get the man out the house, and we'll help you out with Section 8.
Bring it out.
We'll give you food stamps. We'll give you public assistance. We'll do all this for you if you just get the man out the house. Well, if you take the man out the house, you destroy the structure that God had ordained from the beginning.
That's
for
right.
the man and the woman to be one in the house as one flesh, raising a family, right? So how can we be a nation if we allow them to destroy a nation? Again, that's crafty counsel, my brother. That's crafty counsel. They're not going to teach you that. Well, we'll put political leaders in their neighborhood to make them think that they're going to help them. Vote for them. Vote for Kamala Harris. Vote for Obama. What do Obama do but give us some Obama phone? He didn't do nothing but introduce the homosexual lifestyle. Right. Am I right? Man ain't supposed to be with man. Woman ain't supposed to be with woman. God didn't create nothing to do that. Am I right? Do you see two male dogs getting together? If nature has that much sense, what's wrong with us?
Right.
It's all an agenda. That's the crafty counsel we're talking about. You see what I'm saying, brother? So we ain't making nothing up. We reading it right out the Bible. But read on. I'm gonna show you something else. Crafty counsel, read on.
They're taking crafty counsel against thy people.
Against our people. All right, brothers, do your research, all right? Love you now. Crafty counsel against thy people, read on.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted. They sit down and consulted with one another. In other words, they discussed this thing. Hey, what you think about this? What you think if we put the abortion clinics in their neighborhood? Okay? How about we put the condoms in the schools and tell them take these condoms and have safe sex? They're not teaching them marriage. They're not teaching them that boyfriend and girlfriend ain't in the Bible. They're not teaching them righteousness. They teaching them to be promiscuous. Okay? I know I'm a country boy. I might not say that right. Promiscuous. Okay? They're teaching us and showing us how to destroy ourselves. Read on.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Did you hear that? To the point they said, come. They have took crafty counsel. They have consulted together and said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
Bring it out.
We are a nation. We ain't just no Negroes, colors, blacks, and African Americans. We are a nation. That's who we are. And we are the nation of Israel.
That's right.
We are the children of Israel. We are the chosen people of God.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.